What's going on, guys? It's Will and welcome back to the Bought An Automotive YouTube channel. This is ridiculously bright. Hiya, there we go. Yeah, I've made a mistake. This is something a little bit different to what I'd usually upload. I say what I'd usually upload. I literally haven't uploaded in like 4 months. Anyway, let's get to the point. I've bought something absolutely atrocious. It's not Mason's Broken 1 series and it's not an S3. It is, however, this. Yeah. So this is a 1999 BMW E38 740i, and from about this far away, it looks really nice. However, it is not very nice, but it was very cheap, and I always wanted a short wheelbase black. Well, it's mostly black. E38 740i Sport, and this popped up, and I went all the way to London for it for some stupid reason. And it's been sat for 10 years. I'm still not actually sure why I did this. Yeah, so this is it. It's got the best wheels, obviously. I have given it a clean. I think that is actually in this video. Not 100% sure. We'll figure it out. There might be some footage of it getting cleaned. But yeah, the wheels actually came out really nice. Well, one of them did. The back one didn't. It's covered in like lots of brake dust that we need to address. But we didn't have any wheel cleaner, so you know we should be able to sort that. And then there's the elephant in the room, the paintwork. It looks like a really old leather couch is the best way I can describe it. But she's solid. She's solid, which is good. There's a little bit of rust here, but again, solid. From what I can see, the sills haven't collapsed or anything. There's a little bit of rust. Like I said, it's been sat for 10 years and it's a 25-year-old car. This is the interior. I really wanted black carpet, black dash, because most of them have that horrid like tan everything. Ignore the colour of the seats, we'll get to that. So the seats are obviously supposed to be this nice, which I don't mind. This like creamy, like pale cream colour. It actually looks quite nice. Here it looks quite nice. Here it's looking worse for wear, and here I don't know what the fuck went on here. The headrest is the right colour, and yeah, the sun maybe. The headrest has TVs. I don't know if they work. We'll get there. Don't know what they are. They came with it. They look like something to do with the exhaust, but not this car, so that's great. This being a facelift car as well, it's a sport. I don't think you get pre-facelift sports, correct me if I'm wrong. So I wanted a sport because you get a slightly better 0 to 60. I think it's like a shorter ratio torque converter or something. You get the lovely M5 steering wheel, and you do get quite a nice kit all round, and you get the M parallels as well, which are quite expensive, and I wanted M parallels, so that's a win. You do also get side skirts, and there's probably some other stuff I'm missing. I've kind of forgotten, but the side skirt's missing on the other side, so that's great. I already put chrome grills on it, but the bonnet's broken, so that's why we have a replacement bonnet there. The bonnet's dented, so it was easier to buy a new one than sort that out. The paint is absolutely... it's not paint anymore, it's like gone. The roof's alright, and then as soon as it gets to the actual like side of the car on both sides, it's yeah, I don't know. I think it may have had a cheap respray at some point. Same thing going on with the boot. Boot looks okay with a couple of dents and things, but boot looks okay, and then as soon as you get to the quarter, the paint is just atrocious until this point. So I don't really know why. It's been under a cover, so I mean I have a feeling that's something to do with whatever's going on. Oh yeah, it also has a big dent in the door, as you can see, but again, got another door for 50 quid, so that's a win. So this one don't matter anymore. Yeah, so I'm going to replace that shortly. Might do a video on it, not sure. It's not exactly a big job, so you know, that door needs replacing. Gonna need like 5 people to help me put that on, because that's ridiculously big. It was a pain in the ass to get dropped off because it's so big. Oh, another wonderful thing about this car So I'm believing the reason it was sat for so long. Hey Mason. Oh, yeah. Believing the reason it was sat for so long is they lost the key. So that barrel's ruined. And this barrel is also ruined. And it has a brand new key, which works on the ignition, turns on lights, so the car just doesn't run because of a wiring starter motor issue, which we'll get to. So yeah, I think that's why it was sat for so long. I'm the 5th owner of this, and I believe the last owner had it in like 2002 or something, so it's been on the same owner for a ridiculous amount of time. So yeah, this is definitely the biggest project I'm ever going to undertake in my life, but that's probably a lie. This is definitely the biggest project so far. My favourite part about this is, so Honda Civic key. Honda Civic key, open the boot for me. Oh, here we are. Yes. So there's a lot in here. The main thing I'm going to show you. I'll zoom in. There you go. That's outside. Yeah. The floor is actually all right. It's just where the battery's leaked, and it's obviously been sat for many years. So that's the result of that. But I know a person who can help me with that, and it doesn't have to look the prettiest because it'll be covered by that. So, you know, could be worse. There is also a thermostat, an alternator, some coolant pipes, and some other stuff in here. There's a starter motor, so yeah, big job. But look, it has a DVD player and SCART, whatever they're called, AV leads or whatever they're called, and I can put a PS2 in it if it works. Saddest part about this whole thing. Saddest part. You ready? You ready? No tools. Honestly though, this is like genuinely like the comfiest car I've ever sat in my life. I wish it drove so I could take it out. Hey Mason, help me. It weighs a fucking ton. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we'll put that back. Here it is. So with it being a facelift, you get the M62 B44, which is the 4.4 litre, and I think it has Vanos, which is the more unreliable engine, but you know, that's come off. That looks important, right? It has oil, which is good. It's right up to the top. It doesn't even look that dark because the guy said it was running up until 2 years ago. Again, take it with a pinch of salt. But he did show me the ignition. He showed me what sounded like a starter seizing when you turn the ignition on. It just clicks. So, you know what? Take it with a pinch of salt, but he seemed like a nice guy. And, you know, it did sound like something starter related. Also, this wiring, we won't talk about that. I'm absolutely terrified to try to fix that. There's absolutely no coolant in it, which is, you're not even going to see, but yeah. And there's 2 coolant pipes in the boot and a thermostat, so that's worrying. Yeah. Help. I don't know what else to say. I've made a really big mistake, but I wanted it. Yeah, should we set up a GoFundMe? Will you all donate me £1? I can maybe buy like a door handle or something. Yeah, I think that is it. I'm not 100%. Next video, I might record me trying to put this bonnet on. That'll be funny, just on the door, because I'm useless. So that'll be a really... Oh yeah, that sounded good closing. Yeah, I'm going to try and put those on it, make it, you know, look a little bit better. Get rid of the big dents. Obviously, the roof's got a few dents in it and stuff, but, you know, I can live with that for now. That's not the most important thing to me. The most important thing is getting it running and driving properly, and then we can sort out the absolutely atrocious paintwork, but I do just want to take it for a spin at some point.
Oh, sunroof.
Oh, it's got a sunroof as well. I think, do they all have sunroofs? Might be an option, not sure. The windscreen also has a gigantic scratch on it. But yeah, that's it for now. I'll insert some, you know, your cinematics and that. I might have already done it. We did clean it, so that might be in this video as well. I know it doesn't look like it's been cleaned, but trust me, you should have seen it before that. Yeah, so if you did like this video, do feel free to subscribe, like, comment, you know, all that usual shit. There will be more updates. I know I keep saying this, and then I do like 6 months between videos, but like it gets cold and I don't like going outside. I plan on getting a unit at some point, so you know the content will then flourish, should we say. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you with the next update on this. Or that, probably. I don't know where am I pointing. It's behind that car, the MX-5. Yeah. See you around, I guess. Go after Judas. Jesus Christ, if I live life on my knees, ain't no need to do this. Park it in front of Luda.